G'day, this is Simon from the Brackets here at a slightly quieter South OC Cars and Coffee. We had some rain earlier that kept a few people away, and there's a couple of other great car shows on today. One in particular, Cruising for a Cure, awesome show up in Santa Ana or Orange. So if you're watching this and you want to see a good car show, make sure to go to, it's the biggest one-day car show in the world, I believe. Really, really good show. Still some interesting stuff. You can probably see over my shoulder a couple of the factory new Supras, a very cool dragster that was owned by a gentleman's father. That's going to be a car of the week. And also, I think we've got a Lamborghini Diablo that's still here as well. Let's swing the camera around and go for a walk. Starting off, my Camaro, then James's, then look at this beautiful Lamborghini Diablo pulled in. Isn't that a classic looking car? Just such an iconic supercar of that era. Really, really good. And then Jay's Ford GT, and then a 458 Spider. Now Tom brought this car along. This car has some very high pedigree racing history. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that in there. 1970 9146 GT, first in class, 7 overall at the 24 Hours of Daytona in 1971. So very, very original race car with some great pedigree. Good to see. Gary's McLaren next to it. Really pretty looking Ferrari in that grey. Looks good. Michael's 458 Lamborghini with that gold wrap there. Superleggera, another 458 there. AMG next to a Aston Martin, next to another Ferrari there. Porsche, row of them through here. David's love that colour. Really pretty looking speedster, actually for sale though for 50k. Porsche there, R35, and then another Porsche, another R35, Viper, and then a really cute little 914 down here. Check this thing out, isn't it pretty? Just great stance on it, really nicely done. Volkswagen bus, a couple of our regulars, a couple of Volkswagen buggies there. And up through here, through the crowd. This beautiful Pontiac. That was car of the week a couple of weeks ago, very nice. Beautiful Thunderbird next to Bob's four-door with the suicide doors. Volkswagen. Dr. Joe's car. Fiat. El Camino. Nice looking Lambo. Another regular beautiful Mercury. Corvette, E-Type Jag. Cobra. Another Cobra here. And then a Corvette. Then this gold wrapped Hellcat, which is actually done in the factory. Then our Mustang regulars through here. Always good to see these guys. And then another one through here. Roberts Whipple charged Mustang, little classic Mach 1 there with a 351. And then these two factory Supras we were talking about. These are actually pre-production cars, but really great to see. Beautiful looking interior in this one, the red interior. In fact, both of them got the red interior. Lotus, very cute little Fiat 500 there. Lexus. Now this is cool to see. This is a Subaru BRZ running a very small little Sprintec supercharger on the top of it. Sprintecs, from memory, are, like me, Australian, I believe. Really great looking setup on this thing. Really nicely done. Tiny little pulley on that thing too. S2000. Look at that. A Paxton centrifugal supercharger on that. Firebird. Nice little Lotus Elan. Great looking little car. Gen 6 Camaro next to a C7 Z06. Supra. Corvette. Master Speed 3 next to regular Master 3. A Toyota Genesis WRX. Mustang. Another one up here. A Pontiac GTO next to a Subi with some serious stance on it, and a little Miata. Great looking 33 or 34, love that, looks really nice. Chevy truck next to an F100, nice two-tone paint on that thing, looks really good. Next to it, this beautiful Alfa Romeo that we've seen here before, really nicely done. A GTI, I like that blue. And then a couple of Volkswagens. This one here is a regular in the weeds, slammed, and then Porsche up here. Volkswagen Westfalia camping bus. Hummer H2, but the pickup style. A couple of Volkswagen buses. We've looked at before, this great looking truck. One of our regulars, this little red express truck, Adventurer. Very nice, very nice. GTI, 1, 2, 3 of them. This nice looking Nova Yenko replica that's there next to this very clean GTX. Volkswagen. Now, you see all these people with these send nudes. I just want to say to them, I wish I knew the hashtag and I get big, fat, hairy guys to send nudes. That would teach them. A couple of Hondas through here. A Porsche 928S for sale. A RS Focus, nice. Lexus. Little BMW, very nice. Charger, two of them in a row. Z06, next to a Grand Sport, next to a really nice looking Corvette there. Cadillac, another Corvette, El Camino, and then another regular, this really lovely Corvette here. Volkswagen there with a Sirius exhaust pipe on it. GTI, check out the paint job on this thing, this is amazing. A lot of time and effort into that. BMW M4 next to a 55 Chevy, another BMW there. Pretty little Alfa Romeo, I love those cars. Sweet looking Cadillac through there. A Audi R8. Yeah. Serious looking camper van there. A couple of motorcycles, really pretty looking Bultaco. Look at that. When I was a kid, I had a go-kart that my dad and I built, and it actually had a motor almost exactly the same as that little Villiers 125, I guess that is. Very cool. BMW, and another BMW, Corvette, another Corvette. Nice orange, that looks good. Another one through there, rather than through here. And another one. And then a 240Z. Classic lines, those little Z cars. BMW, Focus, 370Z, I think that is. Gen 6 Camaro, really nice looking Mustang here. Nicely done with the wide body. Great looking Willys there. R35. Subaru BRZ next to a very nice looking 69 Camaro, like that a lot. Mercedes, a couple of them. Another Volkswagen bus here. Lexus M3, M4, and then this, which to the uneducated eye would look like a regular Dodge Ram, but shoehorned under that hood is that Viper V10 engine, along with a 6-speed manual. These things are a very, very cool truck. So great to see. We have a couple of Hellcats side by side. We have a Challenger and a Charger. Porsche, another one here. BMW, Corvette. Nice wheels on that thing. Little Ford there. Another one there. Subaru, Focus RS. Nice carbon fibre under the hood there. BMW, that's cool looking Ford. More BMWs through here, whole row of them. Looks like we've got BMW Club here, which is very cool to see. More and more. Rolling down to this Laguna Seca M4, which is really nice. It's a Laguna Seca Blue. Another BMW M3, another M4 there. This is the tow vehicle. We're going to come back and look at the hot rod in a minute, the car of the week. Beautiful Triumph TR3. Pontiac, isn't that nice? And then a FJ40 Land Cruiser. Got a big soft spot for those. Z06, and Dan's very cool Ford delivery. And finishing up down this end with this beautiful 55 Chev delivery. A couple of Subarus side by side. This is going to be our car of the week, this beautiful classic dragster here. Only a handful of motorcycles this morning due to the rainy weather, but we have a Harley Davidson, really nice looking Aprilia that's there. Ducati Scrambler, love those bikes. Another Harley up here, in fact one of them, and then two of them, and then up here, BMW. So after I finished my video, these two came in. You just saw Bob, one of our volunteers, was actually praying to them. That's how much he likes them.
No, I wasn't doing that. It's a 1950 Moto Guzzi, and it's very, very intricate. The motor, it's telling me it's push rod, so it's not bevel gear drive for the valve actuation.
Wow.
But it's very It's very mechanical. Everything on it.
These two, so what year's this one, did we say?
1950,
1950, and what's this one?
1962.
Wow, they are just spectacular. We've done a car of the week this week, so but I want you to come back. Can you bring them back next week, or the week
I
after,
can
or
bring
soon?
one at a time. My buddy's in from Phoenix.
Okay, but I
can bring them one at a time next week.
yeah, that would be great. I mean,
Trust me to ride one of these?
they are spectacular. I don't want to talk about them too much because we're going to make these a future motorcycle of the week. But
beautiful.
oh, there's such. I love the simplicity of it. But this isn't so. That is simplistic. This thing, there's a whole lot of stuff going on
Yeah.
in it. Wow, that's great. Beautiful. So, make sure to come back and look at future versions of Car of the Week. Look at that down there. So that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. As I said, a slightly slower week due to the weather and a couple of other great car shows going on today. Nevertheless, great turnout, some really special stuff. Big thank you, of course, to Ruby's bringing out the coffee and the donuts, Rockwell's for their food truck, and of course everybody who brought out their amazing cars and motorcycles. We've got to go video that car of the week, that amazing classic dragster. Let's go and do that. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.